Alright, I gotta try to free her without him. I can fight Zeke, which is an option I've actually never chosen before, but I don't want to do that. I can try to free Josie, and that's what I'm gonna do.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser. I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Okay, so, yeah. Alright. Humble. You were played for a fool. You led your people into a trap, and now you're on the verge of getting yourself killed. No. That's not the right answer. I think I remember how to deal with him. Remember, I played the game before, so I'm going based on what I remember, which is to appeal to his veteran side. So that's not it. You just think taking a hostage is your only way out of here. You're so committed to that tactic, you're not seeing any other solution.
Nothing else to say.
Or, you're doing better than you think. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You're doing better than you think.
Try that.
You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet?
I think I got him.
You've got the balls to handle this.
At least on that
you
answer.
Don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
See if we can get the other answers right.
You got a good point there, but still.
We're making progress. That was the right answer. See if I can do it again.
The only thing augmented goons like you care about is gaining the advantage. Just like the cops out there. I'd have to be stupid to do anything you tell me to.
Okay, we can say the hostage is my only priority, and that goes double for the police. Nobody... No, that's not it. The cops will be looking after the civilians too. I have to worry about you, but if something happens to your civilian hostage, you will get their attention. What we're focusing on right now is the safety of the civilians. You risk have to do what's best for other people. You're not some... That's the one.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
I know that. The question is, do they? One of your kind tricked my brother into manipulating me, and I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve. I'm not wasting any more of my time arguing with you. Out of my way, freak.
Okay, the next one's very important. We have to get this right. Is your whole family this stupid? No, that's not the thing to say. Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage just like he knew the cops would. Or, you've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not going to let your brother down like this. You were supposed to take hostages. Maybe this one or this one. Reason could actually work, but I'm going to go with empathize again. I hope that's the right choice.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not going to let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it.
I think I got it.
He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here.
Yes, I did. I succeeded. So it was
I did what you
all
wanted.
empathize all the way through on that one.
I got Blade here too, I see.
But that's good
I've got as much
because
interest
she's
in finding out
alive
who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
and
Yeah,
he's alive, and we're going to get a reward
Maybe I'll-
later because he's alive.
But I promise you this. Someone's
And he's on our side now. He's not the one at fault here, really. He got played, which we'll find out. But rescue Josie Thorpe. Check mark. Silver Tongue,
Sanders is
1,000.
gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want
One
you back
praxis
here
point.
now. The
Yes.
admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy.
We
Jensen
are
out.
good.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm
fine.
Did all that very well.
Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them.
We saved
in
them
one
too.
of the assembly labs. And I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
I mean, I really am. I'm a hero. What can I say? I'm not going to argue with you.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
He's not the main cause of the problems.
Jensen? You're the guy who was sent in before us? Those hostages owe you a lot. Nice going.
So he'd have different dialogue if they all died, so I'm glad they survived. Alright, well, we have to hack her terminal. We don't even have a password here. But we're going to. Anyway, no special things here. Got a lot of time to hack it.
Access granted.
Crisis situation. Joji, as you know, we're in dire straits here. We need to fulfill several large orders for the alphabet agencies, the Typhoon being just the first of them. We depend on these contracts for a significant portion of our revenue, meaning that successful on-time production and delivery of these orders is absolutely necessary to maintain our bottom line. It is extremely important we make the necessary preparations to ramp up production in the plant. I'm going to send a detailed overview of this month's production schedule by the end of tomorrow. Sorry about the last-minute request, but I'm confident you know the drill. I have faith that if we knuckle down and pull together, we'll knock this one out of the park. Attention, President, CEO, dear sir, confidential business proposal. This is one of those Nigerian scams. It's funny that they have this in the game, though. It's real world.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
Don't just repeat what your other guy said.
How the hell did you let the bastard get away? You dropped the ball, pal.
You Sarah's boy? What the hell happened in there? I thought you were supposed to handle the situation.
Nice job securing the plant.
They don't know what they're talking
Sorry,
about.
Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I gotta admit, Jensen, I'm glad someone decided to send you in first. No telling what would have happened if one of us ran into that hostage room. Sorry, Mr. Thorpe.
You're the one who killed all the
target is on
vandals.
lockdown. I can't.
You're a goddamn murderer
down
as far as the leader of these assholes got away.
They're all talking over each other. Hello.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine.
So yeah, saved them both.
Swab will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
Yep, he will. Hey, we did a good job. It's a good first mission. Okay, Farida, let's head out of here.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yeah, ready.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command.
Getting things
Climb
done.
in.
No, we did a lot of good. This was a great mission here in terms of our first, playthrough on this. We succeeded. All the good things. We saved the hostages, and we saved Josie. We reunited her and her husband. Yeah, this was good. We did good stuff. I know there's different ways you can do that too, because you could fight Zeke. You could, not Zeke, but the other guy. You could kill him. Different things you could do.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel, being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
I'm gonna be like coming here today, but still I didn't choose to get augmented. I think people should stop asking me, or today felt good. Surprisingly good.
You're right.
With that.
I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Yeah, let's go ahead and ask. Actually, I'd like to know more about the first attack.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Well, I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
Were burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Okay. Did anyone else see the mercs, the men who attacked?
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Okay. Malik's account. You were there that night. What do you remember?
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Okay.
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
A lot of good information.
And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik.
We gotta investigate this whole thing.
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Give the Typhoon to Pritchard. I know I got a Praxis, but I've only got one. May look at that in a little bit.
It's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like it's his fault these lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza...
I like the little discussions they have with each other.
Seriously,
Really fills the environment and the
when
world
David
out.
talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
What happened?
Talks all over the office, Mr. J. You really took care of those Purity First assholes. Wish I could have been there to see it.
I just love how you can interact with
Great
everyone,
job
too.
at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
They have a more negative view, however, if you fail and all the hostages get killed and things. But I guess you could play that way. I mean, actually, it might be fun to play that way for once and just go in on a killing spree and kill everybody. I don't know. Nope.
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
And I do know what a SCSI adapter, SCSI interface is. I think we already read this.
Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen? I'm sure Sarif is expecting your report.
So I do want to read all the emails in here because you can hack into everybody's computer and read everything, but I can go ahead and talk to Sarif and get that out of the way, and then we'll go look at my office and all that good stuff. Spend a lot of time around here before we head outdoors and do our first, you know, big mission. So we'll talk to Sarif, and then we'll just look at everything we can in this facility.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
He's not the problem. So, yeah, I know with him we need to redirect a lot because he likes to go off script. Sanders isn't the mastermind behind this,
and
boss.
I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. What do you want me to do? Or, well, maybe they didn't like being held. No, placate.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Okay. I don't need to debate this. I'm just gonna go with it. Meet with Sarah from the penthouse done. Receive the dead terrorist neural hub. Meet with Dr. Martin. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I have forgot a thing. If I had gone to my office and looked in my computer, I think I could have asked him about files that would have then been sent to my computer. Maybe I can still do it, but I remember that I had forgotten that. Okay. That's the thing about this game, is that you can have so many different branching possibilities based on what you do first. And if you don't do something, you may not get a dialogue, but if you do something, you may get a dialogue that wasn't there before. Really cool. Nyasha returns and triumphs. Nyasha Kim, the fully augmented Nigerian pop star, swept the Planet Music Awards tonight in Los Angeles, winning in 6 categories. Her latest album, Yoruba, about her struggles with discrimination, poverty, and more recent augmentation, has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Afterward, Kim spoke about the difficulties of living with enhancements. As a woman of color, living with augmentations is a challenge. You become a stranger in every culture, and your opposine is so expensive. Thank goodness I am blessed enough to be able to afford it. It is a struggle, but it has enabled me to continue doing what I love, performing. Critically injured during a terrorist attack in Los Lagos in 2025, Akim appeared at the PMAs for the first time in 2 years. And then anti-Aug Taggart coming to Mullins Convention Center, perhaps surprising in a city that has historically supported augmentation. Humanity Front founder Bill Taggart's upcoming appearance at the Mullins Convention Center is nearly sold out. This development may reflect the growing wave of support for anti-enhancement groups across the nation. So the newspapers changed, which is very nice. I think I can talk to Athena out here.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time. Denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war amps whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble. You better get going, Adam. I'm sure whatever David's asked you to do.
Bathrooms, corporate bathrooms. Alright, now we've got a chance to actually explore things, which I am going to do before we go out in the real world. There's some side quest missions we can gather down here too, so...
Adam Jensen?
In fact, there's one right there. In my office. So let's go take care of that and look at my office, and then we'll go around looking at people's computers, which I know is a shady thing, but that's what you can do in this game. Welcome to my office. Hey, and I got a praxis point for that. Okay,
what am I
sure.
doing here? This is nuts. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropazine from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept. I wonder if we can get the quest details after we accept.
All right. Tell me more.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
Yeah, let's get all the
Give me a
details.
few more details on exactly what it is you want me to do.
Oh, yeah, sure. The footage will probably be in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
I guess I could have got more detail.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please.
Before I accepted
you have to get that
it.
security footage back.
But, oh, here we go. Quest details. Yeah, okay. Task. What do you need me to do?
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me.
I know that.
It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn.
Well, that's...
Hacking the
Okay, reward.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you.
A weapon mod?
Jeez,
Yes, please. Nah, I will do it. About... Okay, we can learn more about these people, so let's do it. Can't you reason with Tyndall?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey-Og or something to crack him.
Which I don't have. I don't have that yet.
It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher-end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
Yeah, I don't have that. How'd you manage to do the heist?
Stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Okay, and why steal neuropozyne?
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Well, what were you doing with it then? You still didn't tell us. Okay.
Let me get back to you.
Well, I've got that quest picked up, so I will, you know, do the quest anyway, because I like side quests. So we have cameras, doors, robots, cameras. Can't do anything with that yet. But we can access my main computer. Let's read the pocket secretary. Jensen, didn't know if you were coming back, so I deleted your entire network account. I only received the order to set up a new one a few minutes ago, so if you don't like the password I pick, live with it. A. Jensen, Mandrake. Pritchard. P.S. The password should also work on your home computer. And we've already seen these other emails. So we can type in, if it works, Mandrake. And now we're in meeting with Greg Thorpe. Mr. Jensen, I meant what I said at the plant today. You saved my life in more ways than one. When those gunmen took my Josie away, I thought, well, you probably know what I thought. Please let me repay you. Josie and I are back home safe in our apartment. We live on a third-floor condo in Brooklyn Court. You can find the entrance behind the 2nd Street gas station. Stop by next time you're in the city and I'll have something for you. So, see, we get a reward for that. And then Athena. Adam, I really don't mean to bug you on this, but I think I've got another suspect in those neuropozyne thefts. I caught David Zinzo Mitchell going over a stack of VersaLife purchase orders. He said he needed to verify the legal address for a contract David wanted you to look over, but he'd have that address that doesn't correspond already. For a lawyer, you think you'd be able to come up with a better defense. His door code is 1364, so 1364. Remember that when you go there. Previously, she said, first of all, it's really good to have you back. Things just haven't been the same since the attack, and we're all hoping you return, restore some sense of equilibrium. That and David really missed you. I know your top priority right now is going to be with him, but if you have a moment, there's something I'd like you to check into as well. Someone's been stealing neuropozyne. Oh, gee, I wonder how. Woohoo. I first noticed it about 3 months ago. We seem to be reordering cases from VersaLife far more than usual. I had Frank run through the lab security tapes, and that's when he realized someone had tampered with them, usually on nights when Will Rosalind was in charge. Frank wanted to search Will's office immediately and even give me the access code 3716. But I told him to wait. Last thing we need is to start falsely accusing people. When you got a chance, can you speak to Will? He's working in Office 23. So I want to go to Office 23. Yeah, 23. Let's go there first, and then we'll look around at the others. 23, 23, 23. Downstairs. $23. Well, I'm gonna have to go in. I do have the code, but instead of hacking it, since I don't want to, well, okay, let's hack it. Oh, it's a device rating too, so I do need to use 3716.